Well, hello there everybody. Let's get ready for some super amazing, fantastic action over here. So you're noticing I have a really freaking weird tower twist. What's up with these towers? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in a little bit. No, I'll tell you right now. I'm actually going to be super nice about it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go for a freaking ultimate temple. So I'm actually doing a private battle with this guy called the Prime 19, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and get an ultimate temple. So we're not going to send out kill balloons at each other until we get enough economy and stuff like that. So what I do have is I have cannons, ice towers, wizards, glue, and super monkeys, and that is exactly how you make the ultimate temple. And I also picked this 5th tower slot, which is going to allow me to actually get all that stuff in. But the only real problem with this whole get up here is actually the you really don't have that much to pop blacks and stuff, really. I mean, you got your monkey wizards, but everything else. You got your monkey princesses here, which can have their lightning monkey and stuff like that, which can pop blacks. But other than that, I mean, your cannon has to go all the way up to 4 too. And if you want to use glue, it's really not that effective versus these guys, so it's really not that fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get my 3-0 cannon up here. Get my 3-0 cannon right there, and that'll help me out versus all of these balloons over here. Now you're realizing that it gets out pinks and stuff, but my cluster bombs will easily own them. Now what I'm doing here is I'm not making it so like, oh my goodness guys, this is the best strategy ever type of thing. No, that's not really the point here. The point of this game, yeah, probably right around there, right around level 35. The point of this one is just to show how good or how bad the temple can actually be. And I've heard a lot of people saying that it's actually not that great. It actually almost causes lag and causes problems. So I guess we'll actually have to see how good it is. The good thing is the temples actually are cost about like $250,000 to make it the right way. You're supposed to use actually a monkey village or something like that, but you can also actually use just a plasma robo monkey or something right around that sun god, which makes it into the temple. And it actually is eventually a full temple. So yes, I can actually make a full temple even though it doesn't have a monkey village around it. Also, the monkey village really does not help out that much because you have to spend out $10,000 either way. So that being the case, you know, it really doesn't matter if I don't know, I'm losing my train of thought here, guys. I'm thinking about too many things at once. I'm thinking about this game and all these random things. So it really doesn't matter which one you go with, the monkey village or not the monkey village, because either way you have to spend the $10,000 anyways, you know what I mean? And now we're both sending out green balloons, so you're realizing that, yeah, I know, he could send out blacks against me and he could start killing me. That's okay. We're kind of doing like an agreeance mode type of thing. And there's no real like, oh, I'm going to go for the win on this one. No, not really. That's not really the case. Because you know what? I'm not sending out any kill balloons against him either until probably level 30 or 35 or something like that. But I do need to go extremely heavy economy as much as possible. Is definitely... Oh no! Oh man, that was close. But hopefully that wasn't me losing the connection over here. And also, I just realized something weird. I'm actually in my Windows mode. I'm not in full screen mode. I've never really played battles in Windows mode ever, except when I'm doing the live stream. But I don't ever record when I'm doing that, so hopefully this isn't messed up at all. At least that's the plan, that's the hope. Black balloons do come on level 10, so I have to make sure I do have something to pop the black balloons, even though he's not going to send out anything versus me by level 10. Also, I think what's going to come on level... Then we don't really have to worry about camos and all the way until level 21, so I'm just going to go max frickin' economy, guys. Let's get my wizard up for the next level here. I'm already at 918 economy. That's pretty frickin' ridiculous if you ask me. And I can start sending out these yellow balloons and stuff as well. But for sure, you need to get something that can pop these black balloons. So Amanda's just texting me right now. And there we go. So now we got this guy on last, and he's going to be able to pop all my black... Oh, he's not on the red blast, so let's leave him on first, I guess. Let's actually just get a lightning monkey. We're going to get a lightning monkey, and that should be able to pop all the blacks forever. So there we go. And now more economy. More pink balloons! So by the way, for anybody who's interested, yes, pink balloons are the best economy in the game. Don't argue with me about it because you're wrong. You could send out blacks because guess what? It says they give you more economy. You know, it says it gives you 6, and then the pinks only give you 3.6. Like, what's up with that? But they have a worse cooldown, so it's definitely not worth it to send out the blacks. I think pinks are probably the best way to spend your money. I mean, we can do a quick test for you guys if you want. To be honest, I've never actually even tested it. I've kind of just, like, thought that that's what it must be. Oh, and here's Amanda. She just texted me. Oh, I miss you too. We can totally chat tomorrow night. Oh, that's so cute. Texted me here. But, oh man, look at that regrow balloon's about to get through. Oh my god, is it gonna get through? No, it's not, because we're amazing. Some more pink balloons. I mean, we could test it out really fast. Let's just send out some black balloons here. Let's just hold down 7. I mean, it's about the same, I guess. You can send out black balloons or pink balloons. It really doesn't matter very much at all. I guess maybe it does send them out pretty fast. Meh. I'll just say whatever. Pink balloons, black balloons, they're all about the same amount of economy. But I don't have any cam detection right now, to be completely honest, like I said, but we could totally lose really, really bad right now. It would be awful. It would be completely awful. I feel really bad about myself. Anyways, 1,769 economy. Is that the highest you guys have ever seen? Ever? No, probably not. You guys have probably gotten a pet max like 30,000 or something like that. Something pretty darn ridiculous. I know, I've gotten to, I think, like 100,000 one time. No, it couldn't have gone that high. It might have been 10,000. Yeah, probably right around 10,000 or something like that. Actually, to be honest, guys, I think you guys are right. I think I've been wrong the entire time. I think actually blacks do send out more economy than pinks, because their cooldown is actually really freaking fast. It's a lot faster than I thought it was. But, we'll have to see, you know. Blacks, we're still going down where I actually can't spend all my money all at once. We're just going to switch over to pinks and see if I can spend it all after I can't spend my money on blacks anymore. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Makes sense to me, so hopefully it makes sense to you guys as well. Also, we have to make sure we have something to pop the ceramics for level 40. He's obviously got a much better defense than we do right now. We don't have a very good defense at all. That's definitely reasonable. So I think it's about time, you know, let's just get our freaking 4-2 cannon up, guys. Let's get the 4. We have a 4-0 cannon right now. Let's get the 4-2 cannon. Lives do not matter at all. So now we have a 4-2 cannon. And now we can still send out full blacks non-stop, and they do eventually go away. And that means that, you know, we're not spending our money that fast. So we'll switch over to pinks right when we get to about $3,000 here, probably. And there we go. Now we're getting to the point where we can send out full blacks all the time without ever stopping. So let's switch over to pinks here and see if that goes even faster. 3,000 economy. I think we could actually send out pinks even faster. So here we go. It looks like we can actually send out those pinks a little bit faster. I'm not even sure. It's probably right around evens for you guys. So, the faster cooldown for the pinks probably makes it so I can spend my money just a little bit faster. And that's what it looks like is happening right now. Anyways, that was just stupid little economy things right there. I was just thinking about what is actually the best thing. I've never really tested it out, like I said, so we'll have to get in here pretty darn intense. Now, I'm probably going to get my economy up to around $10,000 before I even start saving up to get anything else pretty extreme or anything like that. But I do need to make sure I get something for level 20 and something for level 23, because that is ceramic balloons, and then the first Moab comes out on level 23. He's not, like I said, he's not rushing me with anything, so it's totally irrelevant to try and get something extremely amazing versus all of these balloons like right now, because, you know, nothing's going to come out. So let's actually just get my Super Monkey up here. We'll just actually leave it as a 0-0 Super Monkey for now and keep sending out these balloons. We're at the point now where no matter what, we can send out balloons non-stop and always get more money than we actually can spend on these things. So let's just try out like 8 or something like that. Let's try out this and see if this goes even faster. And no, that's way too freaking slow. 6s too. I think 6s are whites. That's just really freaking slow as well. Build a better camo defense. He is exactly right. We need a better camo defense. So what am I going to get? We're going to have to get something like this guy right here. So we have a wizard right here. We'll just get a dragon breath wizard. That should be more than enough camo detection for at least level 21. And then when do the next camos come? Probably around 31 or so. I don't think very many camo balloons actually come out at all. If I need to, I'll build another quick wizard. But look how much money we have. We don't really need to worry about it too much. And now I have a fantastic camo defense right there. Look at that. He's popping all those camo balloons pretty darn easily. At least I think so. I hope so. Yep, there we go. And I think, you know what, just because we can, just because he's going to be in the range anyways, and we have like infinite money already, let's just get another one. Let's get another one of these guys. And I think what we should do is probably just get a Phoenix. So the best way to actually get a full temple is to spend $10,000 on Ice Wizard Glue. $10,000, that's going to be a max Super Monkey if you sacrifice it to that, and then $30,000 for the cannons. So you're going to need, you know, it doesn't really matter. A lot of people just tend to get Moab Maulers because that's what's good for late game anyway, so why get 4-2 cannons like all crazy everywhere all over the place? But you can do either or. It really doesn't matter very much at all. Anyways, this Moab is actually getting pretty darn far, to be completely honest with you. My Super Monkey is not strong enough at all yet, so let's get a little bit stronger Super Monkey, and since we have the monies for it, let's already get a Sun God. And you know what, the lag is already starting to kill me, so what I need to do is I'm actually going to exit out of Skype right now. Hopefully this does not mess anything up. So let's just sign out right here. We are signed out of Skype. I'm going to exit out of everything that I don't need right now. And I'm also going to put it on low quality pretty soon, because I do not want lag to kill me. We also want to test it out. Is the Super Monkey, the regular Super Monkey and a bunch of extra towers going to be laggy, or is the temple going to be super laggy and actually cause me to lose? Because that could be a huge problem for us, guys, a huge problem. Also, what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to move my Sun God around and probably put him in the corner or something like that so we can get as many Sun Gods as possible if we want to see if we can go late game or something like that. I'm not sure if this guy has a good computer or not. If he has a good computer, it looks like he does have a pretty darn good computer because everything's getting popped pretty fast. So, you know, we could just go for a pretty darn late game here, guys. I'm not even sure. Maybe we'll get to around 50 or 60 or 70. To be honest, I don't really feel like going that far. But we could test it out. Maybe we can get pretty far. Also, my plan is I'm going to get a new computer soon. So maybe I'll go and try and test some of these things out on getting super far late rounds and stuff like that. I've always just had a bad computer and never been able to do that. So this could be definitely a pretty interesting thing for me to check out. Because I've never actually tried to get late rounds, because every time I do, guess what, my Flash player crashes, or I just start lagging, and it just gets to a ridiculous point where I just want to give up, where my computer actually almost freezes because of the lag. It goes at like 5 frames a second or something like that, something ridiculously low. So I think it's about time, guys. Let's get a Super Monkey right here, if I can, without... Let's put it down here, I guess. Down in the bottom corner. I agree, that's not the best spot for the Super Monkey. I totally agree. Get his range up all the way, and now we need to put everything around it. So I still don't have enough money, guys. I understand, you know, not enough money yet. 1, 2, 3, but you know, we can start planning ahead here. So we'll actually get a 4-2 Arctic Wind over here. He's got these 2 artillery batteries and 2 Spectres over here. That should be more than enough popping power for him. As far as me, looks like I'm lagging. So you know what we need to do, guys? We need to start saving up. We need to make this low quality. So we made it low quality, and that should help out a lot for less lag. At least that's the hope right now. Also, what I can do is if I need to worry about lag right now, I can just get a 2-4 Super Monkey. And a 2-4 Super Monkey will pop all of those balloons. Basically, insta-kills. Insta-killing those balloons. So let's get this glue gunner up. We need to spend $10,000 on it. 1, 2, 3. And the best way to do it is just, you know what, I just spend the extra monies and I get that guy, just to be a little bit on the safe side. Also, what I do on this guy is just spend that money, and you know, it's more than $10,000, but at least I don't have to worry about it ever again. So those are all of the other 3 things. Now I need to worry about cannons. So let's get my cannons up. Let's just get, doesn't really matter what you get, but we need about $30,000 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. About these guys are about, I call them like $5,000 to $6,000 each. So you just need to get 5 or 6 of them. You really don't need to go crazy with it. But just to be safe, I will go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 1, 2, 3, and 6. That's 6 of them. That's more than enough. I'm still going to be sending out my pinks because I want more economy, guys. He's got a ground 0 now, so that's definitely good for a late game. He's also doing the sell and rebuy ground 0 thing. If he ever does get in trouble. There's a BFB coming out, but guess what? We'll be able to take this guy out really easily, especially when I do this. Shazam! You know what they never fixed, guys, which I'm kind of mad about? It's kind of stupid that they even include this in the game, is this Phoenix right here. Look at the Phoenix. It flies in the very middle of the map. That's completely worthless. Why would it do that? I'm actually kind of curious if he sees it as the same thing on his map. Maybe I'll ask him that on the same... I'll have to ask him right now. And by the way, I cannot multitask like that. I am just a terrible, terrible multitasker with talking and typing at the exact same time. It just does not work out for me. I'm just curious. Maybe he doesn't see the Phoenix at all. Maybe it just says, like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to go with only a Phoenix on Chris's side. And you're noticing these wizards are actually almost losing to these pink camos. That's just plain ridiculous. Like I said, 31 can be one of those sort of difficult levels. can be one of those sort of difficult levels for these camo balloons. So we're actually going to get a little bit more. We're actually going to send this Phoenix out again, just to be safe. Don't want to worry about it too much. And now it's about time, guys. So now we're at level 32. Let's get this guy up. There we go. Oh no, I didn't get a full temple. I lied. That's not even a full temple. So holy crap, that actually is a pretty darn good temple. But now we need to get a full temple. Yep, we do, guys. We need to get a full temple for sure. And the best way to get a full temple is... there, we're going to get a technological terror. And then everything else around us. So let's get Ice, Glue, and Wizard. And we're going to upgrade those guys. $10,000 worth. And then, oopsie doodles. And then we got the Ice Tower over here as well. We're down quite a bit of money. We're not at very much money at all. But we have $10,000 plus in-game economy right now. Redonkulous. Also, that Temple of the Monkey God's kind of in a bad spot. You know, you don't really see it that fantastically at all, really. But, once you actually see it shoot, it's just like, holy bejesus, that is crazy. It just pops everything like insta-kills. So, maybe we can go pretty darn late game here, I'm not even sure. If I can get like a $20,000 economy, that would be fantastic. Also, this guy has camo detection, so I don't even have to worry about camo detection very much at all anymore. We have those three guys, now we still need our cannons up. So let's get our cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we can do it a little bit faster. We can just use the these upgrades really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. There we go. And that should be a full temple right there. Hopefully, at least. We just gotta save up just a little bit more monies here. It's gonna cost like $100,000, and there it is, $100,000. That should be my max temple right there. And let's see how amazing it is. Bam, shazam. Now, it does cause a little bit of lag, but overall, it's not that bad. I think they definitely fixed it. And if you notice, my temple's actually shooting some of his balloons. I'm not sure if they're popping him, but it is trying to shoot some of his balloons, so I think it's kind of funny. So I was asking him, do you want to go late game? And I thought it was kind of funny that my temple was shooting his balloons over here. I wonder how many temples we can fit on this map. See, I guess he's more experienced with these temples and stuff than me. I'm not one of those super big temple fans. I've never gotten a full temple before. In fact, maybe I should just go and try and do it in a real game. I think it'd be kind of ridiculous to get a temple in a real game, but it would also be very fun. I'd probably have to get a... I don't think I can get a full temple because I'd probably just have to survive. I'd probably have to get some sort of monkey ace. But I suppose a 2-4 super monkey could do the exact same thing, so it really wouldn't be that bad at all. Man, I don't know. We'll just throwing some options out there. What do you guys think? Got any sort of opinions for me on this? So, I know it's kind of a ridiculously long game, and it might be a little bit boring for you guys every once in a while, but hopefully I'm trying to keep this a little bit interesting for you. So let's talk about, I don't know, what do you guys want to talk about? How about something silly? What could I talk about my life? Oh, okay, I can tell you guys about this. So me and Amanda have been going out for, you know, almost 4 months now. And guess what? She has to go to Texas for like a month. So holy crap, that's kind of sad if you ask me. She has to go for like a month, and I live in Illinois, so that's pretty far for me, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna try and Skype and stuff like that. That's why I was just talking about how, you know, she texted me, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. She texted me. It is definitely really cute, and she's actually driving back to Texas right now, and she's just spending some time in a hotel in Tennessee. So if you live in Tennessee, there you go, man. It's in your state right now. And let's get this guy. 1, 2. Can I build it there? And holy crap, lag. Getting lag like crazy right now. But this is one of those hard levels. It's one of those hard levels, and I think my things just completely destroyed everything. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we're about ready to get another temple, guys. We have... oh, we need to get a super monkey in here. So let's get the super monkey over here. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that it matters that much what kind it is. But also, I don't think anything is even in range of him. So there we go. We got another temple. That's the third super temple that we have already. And we're just going to keep destroying all these guys. In fact, let's just keep this guy... I guess we can keep them all on first. It really doesn't matter that much. I wonder how many more I can really fit. My economy is reasonably high, I think. It's about 14,000 right now. I don't think that's the highest I've ever got, but it is pretty darn close up there. There's the white balloon sending out massive amounts of those. The cooldown's way too slow on those white ones. Let's try these black ones and see if the cooldown's even less. No, cooldown's pretty darn slow on the black ones too, so I think the pink's probably my best bet. I'm going back to that argument I went through on the beginning there. Now, he's got ground zeros and Moab assassins and everything, so he's got a pretty good setup right now. I think the only thing we're going to have to worry about is more of the Oh My God action. The Oh My God action is probably going to be the hardest part to do anything with. I think what I should probably do is get one more temple and then start worrying about getting some more get some more 2-4 super monkeys. I think we can actually just leave a temple right here. Just get some stuff. We got our wizards over here. We got just leave those 2 wizards, get an ice, a glue. And I guess the game just froze or something. There we go, level 43. I don't know, let's see, I don't know, maybe, I don't even think I can get that high, to be completely honest with you guys. Is this the best spot for the temple, for another temple? I don't know, but at least we can fit 5 temples on this map, which is kind of fun. My super monkeys destroyed that Oh My God way faster. Now also you're noticing this temple is actually just flashing lights. His little eyes there. So there he goes, he can ground zero those guys. And let's get this guy up. I have all 3 of those, I just need cannon action. Cannons and this guy. And now it's cannon time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 3, 4. I know I counted up, but it just makes it easier for me. And now it is time. Another temple. We get another temple right there. Yeah, I think to be honest, we could go on for pretty much forever. If there was no lag, not forever, but you can go pretty darn far if there was no lag. And let's get our fifth and final temple. I don't think we can get more than that. Let's just get it up and put it in this spot right here, and we'll leave it on close, and that'll probably be the most popping power that I can actually get out of it. Leave it like right here and leave it on last. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be good enough. Wizard, ice, glue. Yay! We got our wizard, ice, and glue. Yes, oh my God, suck. And then cannons, and then that's gonna be the final one. I'll just build a couple more of the super monkeys. And we'll just keep doing insta-kills on those guys. Five. I shouldn't have been clicking these. I should have been using the hotkey. Should have been using the hotkey. If you notice, my temples seem like they're owning everything a lot faster than on his screen. Maybe it's... I don't think it's lag either. I really don't. So let's get this temple up. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my other temple. And oh man, that assassin actually wasn't even in the range. I don't even think I got Super Monkey in the range of that. So is it good? I don't know. I'm not even really going to comment on it. But here we go. We got a couple more Super Monkeys here. And these are just going to be technological terrors. The 2-4 technological terrors. 2-4 Super Monkeys. All these guys. Yes, indeedy. And they are going to be my insta-kill. My insta-kill guys. They're going to be like my ground zeros. Should probably just get that upgrade just because we can. Oops, that was a total accident right there. So what did I used to do when I was a kid? How about that? Let's talk about that. I don't know, maybe you guys will find it interesting. When I was a kid, you know what I used to like to do? I used to catch butterflies. I used to catch frogs. I used to catch a lot of animals. I really like animals. I never hurt them. I never killed them. I never kept them for very long. I would always release them. But I used to catch all those things, and it was very, very fun, if you ask me. I think the one time I actually caught a bunch of tadpoles that just got laid out of a frog or something like that. I thought it was weird. I thought like they came out of eggs or something, but I'm pretty sure they didn't, which was kind of confusing if you ask me. I had a bullfrog that seemed to be laying tadpoles into my net, which was kind of ridiculous. I also found 2 turtles that were laying eggs that were like in a trance. It was kind of crazy to look at them. They were just like sitting there laying eggs, and they didn't even care that I walked up to them. Both of the turtles. Also, the turtle was like about 3 feet long, maybe 1.5 feet wide. It was pretty darn big. I could have just like picked it up and brought it home if I wanted to. It would have just, I don't even know, but they just like, whenever those turtles are laying eggs, they just go into like a mega trance, and they do not even care that you're there. It's kind of crazy, to be completely honest. I thought it was like the craziest thing I've ever seen when I first saw it. I was like, oh my god, it's a giant mega turtle. And here we go, let's just use one of these guys right here. Bam, shazam. I don't even think that did anything because my temples are rocking everything like crazy. It would have been kind of cool if he went temples as well. We could probably go pretty darn late game. We'll just zap all of these guys. Zap, zappity, zap, zap. We don't have infinite zaps, but we do have quite a few of them. Quite a few zaps. And it looks like he's actually almost getting overrun right now. I mean, his Moab Assassins and stuff really are not enough popping power compared to my amaze-tastic defense right now. And there we go. So should I get more economy? I don't even know. Maybe we could. I feel like this just causes more lag. I don't even need more lag, guys. Screw the lag. So we're actually going to overcome my best record, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to stop recording at round 50, and then I'm going to try and record when I'm about to lose or when my enemy loses, and we'll see how far we get, because I don't feel like talking for the next like 10-15 minutes if it really does take that long. So I'm pretty much just going to walk away and not even watch the game, because it's going to get really freaking boring, to say the least. So we'll stop at level 50 when I go to my new record, and we'll have a fantastic time. And the only sad thing about when I was a kid is I've never ever raised tadpoles into frogs. Ever. That was one thing that I really wanted to do when I was a kid, and I caught tadpoles one time, and my dad put them in tap water, which is the worst thing in the entire world. You're supposed to leave them in the pond water, but we put them in the tap water, and then the chlorine killed them. So yeah, whenever you have tap water, it has chlorine and fluoride and stupid things like that your town usually puts into the water, or depending where you are, sometimes it's well water, and it has just weird minerals that aren't really, you know, that great for the animals. But it probably won't kill them if it's well water, but other than that, you usually have like a water treatment plant, especially when you live near a city or something like that. And yeah, so we killed some tadpoles, and I felt really bad about it. I also had a bucket of fish one time. I actually caught some like minnows, and I put them in my garage. And then, you know, it was really sad. My dad was like, oh, there's a bucket of water sitting in the garage. I dumped it out in the lawn. So yeah, he dumped out like 10 minnows into the lawn. I felt really bad about the minnows. I'm like, oh no. So now we're just like chilling here on level 48. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the video for right now, and then I'll just continue it on whenever I die, or whenever like we think we're gonna die. Probably gonna be when I die, because I don't think I can plan exactly when we're going to die. So anyways, that's all I have for right now. Stay tuned, and you guys won't even really see the giant break, but here we go. Goodbye. Alrighty guys, so we made it to level 57, and then I guess he ended up losing because of lag. Sadly enough, and yes, that was just a firework outside my window. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this random commentary and this random type of video. If you have any suggestions or anything, let me know, because I definitely am interested in any suggestions that you have. Because guess what? I don't have infinite ideas, and you know who does have a lot of ideas? You guys. You guys give me tons of ideas for videos and stuff like that. I definitely don't want to get boring on you, so give me something interesting I can do. Even if it sounds kind of crazy, I'll at least read it, and yeah. So anyways, that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.